It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Mr. Clintastik, preparing to jump into a Ravnica Allegiance ranked draft here on MTG Arena. If you enjoy my content, please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to help my channel grow in the future. Alright, so what do we have here? Nothing. Breeding pool is definitely, it's just not the pick. It really doesn't do much for you. You don't know if you're going to be in Simic or not. Tower defense doesn't really do much. And dispose deploy, it could be fun. But there's Twilight Panther, Senate Griffin. I like both of those picks. I like Noxious Grudian. This is kind of a toughie because there's nowhere to really lean. There's Airmunculus as well. But I don't necessarily like playing green-blue. So if I was just to go with what I enjoy, which is Orzov, of course, I would go one of these picks here. Yeah. I'll just go with one of the cheaper picks. Ooh. Grasping Throw. Grotesque Demise. I'm a big fan of Grotesque Demise. The exile ability is phenomenal. Anytime you can exile and draft, I think that's a great benefit. Maybe I need to be running this Resolute Watchdog. Just not a huge fan of it. Run my Flyers. My Grudians. Of course. Not a fan of Has the Officer. I'll grab this Mockery. I've been considering splashing other colors into the Orzov builds. Drill Bit might get run. Alright, ooh. End-Raised Forerunner is not something I want to run. Yeah, my 2-drop slot looking pretty slim there. I'm going to grab the Oligarch. We really need some way to finish the game off. Not sure what that's going to be just yet. We have one Afterlife creature. I think Taste of Karlov, even though it's not the greatest rare, I think she could be fun. Another Grasping Throw was probably the pick there, but maybe it'll come around. I doubt it. I know it's not coming around. And his Taste of Karlov's going to look like complete and utter garbage if we don't get any Afterlife creatures. Yeah, I definitely should have went with another Grasping Throw over Teysa. But maybe pack 3 will give us something to work with. There's a Knight of Sorrows. I knew better than to grab Teysa, but I did it anyways. I knew better than to grab Teysa, but I did it anyways. Irresponsible. This is going to be something crazy here. Missing out on those Grasping Throws. I'm going to grab this Oligarch. Oh my jeez. I could have had so many grasping throws. Should have taken the vampire at double triggers on Taysa. Oh, and I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. You said in real life you take breeding pool is worth $35. Oh man, I can see that being the case. I'm gonna grab another grotesque demise. I guess we're gonna be like removal dot deck. Guess I'm running debtor's transport. It's crazy. I have not been seeing any Orzov lockets in my pools. Not a single one. I like to have a couple at least. All right. So we got a big mass of trash here. How are we gonna make this work? We have a bunch of death touchers. A lot of removal. I'll come back to the removal. I'm gonna look at my creatures. I really hate that I didn't get the additional grasping throw, maybe two of them, but I really felt the removal spells were important there. I mean, we got a good bit of creatures. Cut the Sky Tether. Yeah, Sky Tether hasn't been the greatest, especially since we have like ground creatures we want to push through with, and they're not the biggest of ground creatures. Um, I probably could cut the Viscopas. They don't really pump through very well. I could probably cut like I don't want to cut the Scavenger because it could sack the afterlife creatures. I probably did prioritize Panther too high, but that was because I was in Orzov, unfortunately, and there wasn't any like I would have definitely grabbed like Grasping Thrill or Oligarchs or something over it, but there just wasn't those picks for us. Like they weren't available. I mean, I could go down in Panthers, but I'm gonna use them to attack this draft. Hopefully. Now I probably prioritize Orzov in general too high. Like I probably could have ended up like with a green blue deck with like Airmunculuses. That may have been something to that. I definitely prioritize these like grotesque demise over some additional grasping throws. That was something else that occurred. And I prioritized Tesa, a lot of revival and acuity. See, my thing is I don't play a lot of white blue, and when I shift, I just don't do too great. Not in this format. I could like when I'm off screen, I probably like when I'm not streaming on to myself. I'd probably be willing to take those L's way better. Or maybe if I had you coaching me through the process. Um, 'Cause we got a lot of removal here. Just trying to see what to do with it all. Um, we're like 3 cards over, and I don't really want to get rid of anything. I could get rid of the Pegasus, the Watchdog. And risk it for the biscuit, I guess. Rely on our early game removal to deal with their threats. Close out the game somehow, I guess, with the Undercities. Yeah. Okay. I did have a lot of Undercities. Like I think if anything from that draft, if I could go back and edit, I would definitely have picked the other grasping throw over Taysa because that strategy is not gonna. It never comes together. I probably have like 4 or 5 drafts with Taysa where I'm just like, oh, this is gonna be great, and I mean drafts where I actually get like afterlife creatures to use, and it's why are we going against a mythic player like off the bat with the jank of jank? Jeez. Yeah. Somehow win with 1-1, 1-2 Panthers with Death Touch. Going against Mythic 369. Exiled. No afterlife for you, sir. So we're just gonna run out Taysa Karlov? Like doesn't do anything right here, but we'll run her out. Grasping throw. We'll run out the Night of Sorrows. Consigned to the pit on. I mean, she soaked up a whole removal spell. Okay, we take those. Hmm. You know what? Yeah, we'll just goodbye your creature. Hmm. Okay. Once again, we'll just goodbye your creature. Sweet. Summary judgment. Okay. We're gonna win with removal dot deck. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't. They're a life drain gain deck as well. I didn't want to lose the life from final payment there. Sweet. Yeah, I probably should have paid the life, but hey, I did not want to risk it there. Pay 2 for each of the creatures. Okay. Don't need any more Swamps. We'll get the carry-on imp, though. Alright. Orzov Enforcer. Get rid of Grasping Thrower from the yard in case they have dead revels. Alright, gained a couple life back. Grotesque Demise on our creature. Okay. I really just don't want to use the final payment there. All right. Yep. Probably waited too long to do that, honestly. Panther of their own. All right, we're all out of gas, unfortunately. Okay. They have a taste of Karlov, okay. Honestly forgot we had this guy in our deck. Totally forgot we had that guy in our deck. And we gained 4 life off of it. Yeah, definite good draw for us. Leave him at 1 life. Okay. Sweet. The jankiest of jank against Mythic 369. The jankiest of jank. Wow. The Twilight Panthers came in clutch. I felt like we drew too many lands there. That could be wrong. I really did. But I'm gonna go with it again. I'm not gonna change it. The greatest win against the when you're going against the mythic player playing the jank deck. Oh man, that was sweet. Okay. We need our land. See, that's why I didn't cut. I probably just jinxed myself by even looking at the land, even questioning the deck. Well, I guess not. I really liked having all those removal spells because we dealt with everything they put to the board. Like we weren't really concerned with much of anything there. And like most of our creatures could like power through and do whatever they please while they, had to decide if they wanted to block or not. I probably didn't even have to kill that guy. I probably could have just left it there and kept swinging with the Panther, but I didn't want to waste that. Yeah, opponent's missing white. You're wild. You like punish them now. I'm just gonna drop the scavenger. Oh, yeah, but it doesn't have afterlife. Ooh. All right. Sweet. See, that's why I prioritize those grotesque demise because I do not like playing the mirror. I may have said that in my other streams. Even when I play Pokemon, I'll mention this later, but I do not like playing people that play the same way I do. So I think, like, all right, how do I deal with them? And that's the main way you deal with Afterlife in this format. Yeah, man, I love Orzov. I'm telling you. I drafted way better in this format. Like, in this format, I'll say. It might be my go-to in draft in general, but I do like playing green a lot. I think green's really powerful in draft. Okay. Okay. That might have been risky because they could have just had a final payment. Sweet. That was really risky. I wasn't paying enough attention there because they could have had final payment and killed something for the low. But yeah, in this format, or is that just being able to manipulate your life, being able to like exile the creatures. Like a lot of people like running the card that gets cards from the yard, two creatures back from the yard, dead revels. I don't like when my opponent is playing the same thing I am and they have dead revels and I'm not playing dead revels. It's like, no, you got me. I can't do anything about that. Oh man, you got your afterlife creatures. We're just gonna be trading off afterlife creatures. Like, no, thank you. Ooh, all right. Not a bad hand. Ooh, three colors. Okay. Oh man, they're trading now. Okay, sweet. Panther Army. Hey, if it works, it works. I mean, they're just They can be offensive and defensive. I don't know. Gatebreaker Ram. That was risky. I probably should just held up final payment. Because they could have a fight spell. But the fight spell won't help with the Grudian. It'll help with the Panther. Do they not care here? Do they have first strike? Okay. Not tripping about that. They must have more powerful plays in hand. This has tramples, so I'm just gonna pay to life. That's risky too, because they clearly have riot creatures, but I didn't have the black mana to hold back Panther. Mammoth Spider, okay. So we're just gonna swing in with the Panther. Drop Night of Sorrows. Not too concerned about Mammoth Spider. It's one of their weaker plays. Threat makes a 4/4. We'll consign that to the pit. And then we'll start holding back the Panther. We'll still drive in with the Panther. Sunder Shaman. Never mind, we have to block. Okay, they get rid of the Panther. There. Alright. Summary Judgment. We'll just pass. So we're just going to get rid of the Thunder Shaman. We're not in good shape here. We need some removal pieces. Oh, definitely need some removal pieces here. Oh, yeah. They're drawing creatures. We're drawing lands. And I don't think we can play out of this now. Yeah, final payment's not going to help. I might need to go down in my land count because, like I was saying, that was really too many. Yeah, there was no outs there. Like, if they would have drawn a couple more lands, we would have been in good shape, right? I'm just going to bring in another piece of removal. I honestly wouldn't mind having Drill Bit as well. But I don't think I want to top deck Drill Bit. I think we were doing well and then drew a couple too many lands there. And I was like, oh, no. And I mean, they got their big boys when we drew our lands. If we would have drawn removal in response, we would have been in better shape. Man, everybody that is watching, if you are enjoying my content, hit the follow button so you know when I go live. I typically draft 3 to 4 days a week. currently doing Ravnica Allegiance, but I'll be right back to Theros Beyond Death soon enough to get my rear end handed to me for a couple weeks. If you don't have much time to watch my content here, you can follow me on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at Mr.Clintastik. And catch my old videos. Goblin Gathering. Goblin Gathering. Okay. Goblin Gathering? Really? This isn't good. Huh. This isn't good. Are we gonna get beat by Goblin Gathering deck? What? Is this real life? Oh yeah, we're gonna get beat by the Goblin Gathering deck. Yeah, I guess I'll eat that life back. No attacks. I mean, maybe we have a chance. We, got toughness out on the board now. My God. And they're going to suicide. They got Blade Brand? That's cool. We need that Grasping Throw on the board. We need this Knight of Sorrows on the board. Yeah, we're just going to run out the Undercity's Embrace. Jeez Louise. Getting more blockers. Now we really need our land so we can play Knight of Sorrows and Debtor's Transport. Yeah, we're going to try here. We might lose Teysa in this exchange. You know they're running Dead Revels. They don't care. Oh, more Blade Jugglers. Oh, Lord. We still can't. We're not getting the land at all now. Yeah, if we can hit our lands, but now that we need lands, we're not gonna get it. You know how that story goes. Magic players all know how that story goes. And boom goes the dynamite. Dagger Caster. They should have waited for that. Grasping Throat, gained a little life, little cushion. No attacks. Are we coming back? They should have really waited on the dagger caster. I don't know why they did that. All right, see if we can turn this thing around. Blade Brand, okay. Preemptively. Blade Brand, okay. Preemptively. Infiltrator, okay. Huh. Interesting. I really feel like this is the setup here for disaster. We're just gonna get in here. All right. Sweet. Perfect. Perfect. All right. We stabilized against all those goblin gatherings. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ooh. All right, we pushed through with probably the worst, one of the worst drafted decks I've ever drafted, but hey, we're making it. And they had us. But who actually drafts the Goblin Gathering deck? I don't draft it. Has anybody been successful with Goblin Gathering? I mean, clearly they have. They're a pretty high ranked drafter. I think they were in Platinum at least, Diamond. Oh man. This isn't a good hand because we have nothing but final payments as removal. So we just gotta see. Alright, so they're not being very aggressive here. And we got a Grotesque Demise. That makes me a little bit more comfortable. Especially since they're playing, clearly playing Orzov. Oh my geez. Esper. Unknown. Gates. Who knows? 5 color gates. Clear the mind. Okay. This isn't going to be fun at all. This is probably going to be a massive L. Kiwi, what's going on here, man? Yeah, I feel that way as well. Horrible hand against this matchup. And we don't even really know exactly what they're doing yet. We just seen Ill-Gotten and Clear the Mind. Chillbringer. Well, we need lands for consign to the pits. We'll reach them at some point. We have all these final payments, and they're not going to have, hopefully, many creatures at all. Sky Tether. Ugh. The hurt. We really needed that to be attacking in for 5 a turn. We really got to get some power on the board if we're going to beat this ill-gotten. I don't think we got a single one this draft. And we don't have a mortify or anything to get rid of it. Alright, so they still don't have creatures on the board. We need one more land to play this Night of Sorrows. We're finally driving in a bit of damage. They're under 20 now. Yeah. They don't even have anything on the board for us to kill. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're not going to outrace this ill-gotten. This is pretty much a OV. And I passed up one land. You said they literally don't need to do anything. They decided to play something. It's like hitting the brick wall, right? And the brick wall can laugh back at you. It's like, why am I even putting myself through this? I could easily like just scoop it up. Is that what I should do? Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be a scoop ups. Like we're just really just we were really just in a bad position there. All right. I mean, to really not have any good cards, we got 3 wins so far. I think that says something. And if we could have like, I don't know what could have been done there. I could have kept my land, my 5th land. We could have played our 3/3, been attacking in. I could have not sacked off the dog, the panther, and had the extra 1 driving through. There's a few things I could have tried to do there, but you're right. At that point, it was over completely. Ugh. Ugh. feel like we got a mulligan now. Okay. I'll put the transport back. The transport hasn't been too great. I mean, I think it was in one of the games. Maybe I misspoke. It was getting in for like 5. I'm not drafting Taysa Karlov again. I think this shows like Taysa Karlov just it's too much setup. She just dies too fast, and I don't know. I never really get the benefit of her value. I'm just gonna drop this Grudian. Ill-gotten. Okay. Uh, are we gonna be able to beat this ill-gotten? Well, excuse me. Excuse me. So we're going to have to keep their board empty. We're going to have to hold back these demises. I'm sure they have afterlife creatures. Well then. This is silly. This is silly. We couldn't even get out our Night of Sorrows. Uh-huh. Yep. Wish we would have got a bunch of ill-gotten inheritances this draft. Are we going to be able to battle through this? I don't think so. Wow. Whew. I think this shows how powerful this shows how powerful ill-gotten is in the appropriate builds. Like, it can just wreck. And I mean, we're dealing 5 a turn, but they're draining us. So it's like we're only doing 2 a turn. Oh yeah. Like, our removal spells aren't doing anything. Alright, I'm going to keep this in mind for later, because our removal spells are not doing anything in this matchup. Yep. So it looks like what if you're gonna play ill-gottens, you just play ill-gottens and removal spells. You're not even really concerned with like the creatures as much. Maybe some afterlife creatures here and there, some death touchers. But other than that, you just run ill-gottens and removal deck, and I am completely okay with that. Uh-oh. Gonna crack the pack open. Alright, 40 gems. Alright, let's see here. I gotta figure out how to raid people. Right. So I am about to be done for today. I'm gonna raid Scotty Nada. He oftentimes raids me. And this is my first time raiding, so um, I hope this works well. I hope this actually works. Oh.